Today we will be doing our high school experiment lesson on does a leaf need oxygen, or no, does a leaf need sunlight to make oxygen? So for our science experiment, we're going to need 2 leaves, which our middle schoolers are going to go search around for a leaf. We have 2 clear glasses. Well, we have 1 clear glass and then 1 glass that's going to be hidden away from the sunlight. So Miss Ashley wrapped paper around so it cannot get sunlight with a black lid, so no sunlight can get in. And our water. So what we know is that plants need oxygen during photosynthesis. So you guys remember we just watched that video. So here we have photosynthesis. Photo is light. You guys remember that? Photo means light. Synthesis means to make. So photosynthesis is how plants make their food. So we know that plants need what? What do plants need?
Water.
So they're going to have water. Water's going to get taken in through the roots. And what else? Sunlight. So it needs sunlight. And the sunlight is absorbed into the leaves. And that makes their glucose. And then, what else do we need? We have water, sunlight, and what else does a plant need? What else does a plant need?
Water.
We have water.
Sunlight.
We have sunlight.
Soil.
What is it going to absorb? What do we need in order to live?
Water.
Remember we talked about we
What do you think?
Water.
What'd you say?
What do we put on? Remember we need something, but we put off something.
What'd you say? Air. Good job. So plants take in carbon dioxide, so it absorbs the air. So the plants, look up here, the plants absorb the air and they give off oxygen. Oxygen is released from leaves into the air. So that's what we know. We know plants need sunlight, air, and water. And that's all during, what do we call that big P word? Photosynthesis. Very good. All right. We also know, so think of a fish, or think of yourself when you go swimming. When you go under the water, what are you doing when you breathe? What's happening under the water? Very good, oxygen. And it creates what? It creates bubbles. So we know that bubbles, we see bubbles when we see oxygen underwater, right? All right. Bubbles are full of oxygen. So our question is, does a leaf need sunlight to make oxygen? Does a leaf need sunlight to make oxygen?
Yes.
So we are going to make our hypothesis right now, which is a guess. We're going to make an educated guess. I think a leaf needs sunlight to make oxygen, or a leaf does not need sunlight to make oxygen. All right, so we have made our hypothesis, and everybody is getting a leaf to put into our jar, or our clear glass. Kaylina got a leaf. Trenton, you got your leaf. Awesome. All right, get you 1 leaf. So the steps to our experiment is put 1 leaf in each clear glass and cover with water. Place 1 glass in a dark area away from any sunlight, which is our black cup. Place the other glass by a window that gets a lot of sunlight. Observe the leaves after 1 hour using a magnifying glass to look for bubbles of oxygen. Okay, so I've read our steps for the experiment. Next, our classmates are going to put the leaf. Can I see your leaf? They are going to put the leaf into the cup that's going to be hidden from the sunlight, and then another leaf in a cup that is going to get sunlight. And then we will fill this with water. All right, so we're putting our leaves in the cup. There's one. Okay. And we are going to fill it with water. So this is going to be our one that is in the sunlight, seeing if it needs sunlight to create oxygen. All right, our next leaf. Our next leaf. Thank you. So here's our next leaf. We are going to put water into it. So here is this in the water. So we have our cup that is not in the sunlight and our cup that's in the sunlight. And our next step is to observe the leaves after 1 hour. So we will come back in 1 hour with our results.